When I first started learning about the story, people would say, "Oh, well, it was a brilliant marketing scheme to sell books." Uh,
I have an answer for that.
Please.
I gave all the books to the Collected Works bookstore. I didn't even get my printing costs back. And so far they've sold about 22,000 copies of A Thrill of the Chase book. And my sequel to that, Too Far to Walk, they've sold 15 or 1,800 of those things. I mean, pretty good for a little kid what lived next to the cemetery in a little town in Texas that had no education and no aspirations. And when I made a C in high school, everybody thought I'd exceeded my expectations.
So the proceeds from the books that go to this bookstore that we're in?
I beg your pardon?
The proceeds of the books go to this bookstore that we're in?
Yeah. Dorothy, she owns all the books, all of this book. My grandson and his three sisters own my Too Far to Walk book. But I self-publish and I don't have any distribution, so these people have to do all the work.
Right. And Cynthia said that you also donate some money to the cancer.
The deal I made with the bookstore here was, since I gave them all the books for free, I wanted them to set aside 10% of the gross sales for a cancer fund. Since I had cancer, I know what it feels like to have that, and I know what it's like to have cancer and not have any money to survive it.
When you had cancer, you didn't have money?
I had insurance. I had my military retirement pay.
Gotcha.
And I made a few bucks in the art business. I mean, I could afford it, but a lot of people could not.
Yeah.
And I was thinking mostly about kids. And to categorize it further, Indian kids who have almost nothing. And it turns out that the government takes pretty good care of some of those categories. But I've given, I think, $85,000 away to cancer patients. And it's very rewarding to me to be able to do that.